So we are going to do a fun, quick cure clay project. And now I've done a video on this before, but if you've never used quick cure clay, you're going to love this. So first thing you want to do is get gloves on. If you know me, I don't care what project I'm working on, I don't wear gloves. I don't care if it's toxic. This stuff, you'll want to wear gloves. Even I wear gloves. It's got something, I don't know what it is that's weird in it, and it just really affects my skin. It's just funky. I don't know what's in it. It has a little bit of an odor, but it's not bad. This is what it looks like, Quick Cure Clay, and it's by Ranger. So I'm just gonna take a little piece, and this is probably even way too much. So I have to decide how much I'm gonna give everybody. But even like this, if I flattened it out, it would fit in a rabbit. What should I put it in? The heart, just to make it easy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have cornstarch in this little container, and I'm gonna put some cornstarch. I'm just gonna do a little piece, and this would actually be a fun little pendant. Add it to a journal as a tag. I mean, anything you can think of. Whoops, you know what? There was something on here, and that's why it's doing that. So I have my cornstarch in my mold. I've kind of just softened this little piece up. I'm gonna press it into my mold. And my gosh, that was even way too big, wasn't it? Didn't need anywhere near that. The one really nice thing about Quick Cure Clay, I could leave it set out here for 2 years and it's not gonna harden. It doesn't dry out. Let's say you wanted to write a really special message like X. I don't know, I might mess it up. Never mind, we don't want to write a special message, so we're not going to do that. Okay, all I'm going to do now is pop it out of the mold. Set it right here. Did I mess it up too much? Nah, you know what? It's going to be fine. I am going to make a little hole at the top so I can use it as a pendant. Okay, so this is the trick. This is so easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my heat gun. This is not a hair dryer, and we are just gonna warm the whole piece up real quick. Then we're gonna focus it on one point of this. And you will start to see when it's starting to cure, you'll see like a little puff of smoke. You'll see the change in it. I'm not sure if you'll see it in the camera. But then you can stop your heat gun and just let it move, and you can watch it cure like it was in a kiln. Maybe that's straighter. However I have it, exactly how it's going to be. Now, I don't know if you, I just kind of like to warm all of it. And then I just get to one end. And I don't know if you can see it, or you'll see that puff of smoke maybe. See it? You come close, you can see it running. It's like moving. Can you see it?
I can smell it.
Can you see how it's running up? It's curing.
That's so crazy.
Now I can turn this off, and it's going to keep curing. Well, let's see. It's hard. Make sure this is hard. Might not be done yet. If you have a really, really big piece, sometimes you have to maybe heat it again to make sure. Make sure it's hard. Do not pick it up with your hands. It's like it came out of a kiln. So it will be very hot. Can you see that? Look at that. Is that cool? You can also sand this. You can paint this. You can stain this. You can do whatever you would like with this. And isn't that cute? Now, I think this is a fun project for anyone that likes to do something a little bit different, but you will have a nice hard piece very quickly. We had done a really cute little mold that's a frame. Then we took a flat little square and pressed into the center of the frame, and it looked nice and flat in the center, a little square piece. Like this, I could turn this into a frame if I filled it and put a little square or circle flat in the center. It would go down in and it'd be like a frame. Wouldn't it? But you see how you could, see, it really is hard. It's still a little warm, and when this completely cures, you can sand it up a bit, paint it, do whatever you would like.